Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Devilish Simmer and we are back in Cotsfields and we are rejoining Andrew Scott for his next task, you could say. So while you have been gone, Andrew has been quite busy. So if we have a look, as you can see, a couple of things have changed outside. He has grown a little orchard area to gather some fruits. He's got a random easel in the garden. That was solely bought for his creativity skill in order to get promoted. Talking of promotion, we are now on level 6 of our job currently, and hopefully we'll be getting on the track of being promoted again, hopefully when he goes to work in just a few minutes time, which I've got a plan to try and get him that friend without getting the friend, but he's been working on his skills. He's built up quite a few skills, as you can see. He's built up his career so far, and we have also built up a nice little friend group. We've met a couple of extra people that was wandering around the town, including a burglar that has burgled me twice so far. And we have got we've got 5 friends currently, which is great. However, we still don't seem to be making any improvement on our co-founder. That is going to be a interesting relationship. I've tried talking to him. I've tried getting a rapport built with him. It's just not working. Every time I get the relationship meter up, Jason finds some way to annoy me and drop it back down again. I've got a feeling Andrew doesn't like Jason. But we do not have the poor chemistry symbol, so that's a good sign at the moment. We've got a nice little nest egg building up at the moment. Inside, if we go in, a couple of things have changed inside. I've installed a couple of lights, a mirror in order for building skills again, a bookshelf for skills, and I think that's about it. I've got a neat little basket here for gathering his fruit so he can eat it. That is not officially in the game. That is a mod that has been installed, which allows fruit and veg off of your harvestables, your garden planters and your trees, so you can eat them as raw fruits by eating produce and taking whatever produce that you've stocked in. Works a little similar to stocking the fridge with your harvestables. However, instead of using them just to solely make meals, you can just click on there and just eat a raw produce and it'll boost your hunger bar up a little bit. Great little mod, especially for snacking when you just need a little boost in hunger but you haven't got time to cook and prep a meal. And what else has he been up to? Not a lot, to be honest. He's just been working on getting money, to be honest. So we're going to carry on with this. And hopefully, by the end of the video, we will be making our first step into getting somewhere with this empty looking town. And hopefully not being so empty for much longer. So, we've just had a pop-up saying that he's going to work in about an hour, or the carpool's going to pick him up in an hour. We've got the skills. We just need one friend. Now, I've hopefully got a little thing where I can get away with not having that friend. Because I can get my aspiration benefits, which will reduce the number of friends that I require for my next promotion. So if I collect that, so some extra days off, great. Instinct and our friendship, brilliant. Still got 4 more to use. So what I'm also going to use, I'm going to use this little benefit here, which will give us a boost in our salary. So I will have that. And I think what will help us at the moment for our last 3 would be just to get our needs built up so they don't drop down so dramatically, because I am spending an awful lot of time constantly needing to eat, sleep, shower. So with these, hopefully we won't need to focus on that so much. So let's accept them. And now, hopefully, we no longer need a friend. So we can now go to work and come home on level 7. And we will also come home with more money than what our job states, as the boost in our salary benefit will give us more than what this states. So let's just speed ahead. And, oh, he's eating his fruit. And let's go to work. What an outfit. Oh no, not more bills. I hope they're not expensive. The last ones were very expensive. So now we have to wait. So here we are. Now what are we gonna get? We got promoted. And we received 1,025 simoleons for today's payment, where we should have only got 820. So that is a huge boost in price for that benefit there. And along with that, we also got a bonus for being promoted of an extra 2.5 simoleons. Brilliant. So we are now probably quite funded for our next little venture. It's going to be quite a while before we can work on getting promoted again. We need to work on 2 friends, charisma and creativity. So that might not be a today's episode, but hopefully we've got something better planned. It all depends on how expensive these bills are. these bills could probably destroy us. 92. Okay. Nowhere near as expensive as the last ones. Bearing in mind I do have a mod installed that makes the bills more expensive than they originally should be. So, what shall we do? Let's sort out our bladder. Let's sort out our hygiene. We will clean up. And shall we work on a friend? Oh, let's hide him. Could work a little bit on her, I suppose. Oh, tend the tree. Alright, how long are you going to shower for? Who are you? Did you just let yourself into my house? Well, you are a friend, but you didn't even say hello. Well, hello. Well, I especially don't appreciate you right now. You've just wandered into my home. I don't even want you here. Let's work on this Shelby. Oh. You have reached Shelby's answer machine. I'm not home right now, so try calling again after 10 PM. Thanks. Okay. Again, that might look a little bit different to what you're used to, because I also have a mod installed for that as well. I believe it is called nicer phone messages, or kinder phoned messages. It basically words it so they're nicer to you, rather than saying the nasty line that they usually say. And it also adds the time that they're going to return, because it usually doesn't tell you when to call back. So you're just left ringing them over and over again until they finally answer. Well, now I know to not call again until 10 o'clock, which I'm not going to do that. I think I'll just leave her today. But see, I really want to slap you. But because we're such good friends, it doesn't give you the option to slap. I really don't know what to do. There. Thank you for turning my TV off. Oh, at least I've got a best friend now. Let's speed this up. You're just going to go to bed now, are you? What about him? Say goodbye. Let's clean up this laundry. And clean your toilet. You're filthy. You didn't even clean it. Oh. Take that back. Add the piles of laundry. And now you can sleep. Okay. Right, so I think he has slept long enough now. So what we are going to do, we are going to work on some more of our skills. So let's get our charisma built up. I have noticed while playing this guy, his skills build up very quickly. See, Sims don't usually build the skills up that quickly, especially when they start getting to this area here. They really start slowing down, and they take a lot more work to build. But he's building skills very quickly. See, he's almost got that one as well. And he has got that one. Wait. I've just had a thought. No. It's not. I was just about to say it might be his aspiration that I gave him. But no, he's got the fortune aspiration. I believe if you give your sim the knowledge aspiration, it gives them a boost to their learning skills, and it gives them a boost to learn quicker. But he doesn't have that aspiration, so that's not the case. You're just a smart ass. Right, so don't need to sort out our trees at the moment. Let's do a crossword. This is a feature that is very much overlooked. The newspaper. Now, I love the newspaper in The Sims 2. The Sims 3 also had the newspaper, but Sims 4 doesn't. And I just don't know why. Like, he's doing the crossword now. And by doing the daily crossword, it builds up a little bit of your logic skill, which is great. And then you have many other interactions. So obviously you can find a job via the paper, you can find your own place, and you can split your family up and move a sim out, and they can go and move into their own house. You can make an airplane out of it. You can check what the weather's going to be like. You can read certain sections for hobbies that you are interested in, and it'll help to build your interest in that hobby. And it's such a useful piece of gameplay that is just completely missing out of Sims 4. One of the major gameplays of it, obviously, what we all first start using the paper for, is find a job. Now, in here, when you first start playing, you can only use the paper to find a job. And the paper only gives you a selection of 3 jobs. Now, when you progress and you start getting some more belongings and you get a computer, you can then search for a job on the computer, and I believe you get a selection of 5 jobs on the computer. So it gives you a bigger range of jobs. But that's what I like about The Sims 2. It limits your possibility. So if he wants a certain lifetime goal to be in a certain career, you can't just go to your phone like The Sims 4 and voila, there's your job that you want. You possibly have to wait 2-3 days, but possibly even a couple of weeks for the job to come up in the paper to get it. And it's just so much more realistic. And it's just a better way of having a bit of gameplay rather than just, click on your phone and everything's there for you. I suppose that's life now. You go on your mobile and everything's there for you, but when you want to play a game and you want to have a bit of difficulty behind it and a bit of challenge behind it, I don't want everything to just be there for me. I play these sort of games to get away from reality, so I don't really want to be playing today's reality in this. Although I wish my reality was this, the funds, but unfortunately not. Anyway, let's get back onto topic. What shall we do with him now? So we've got quite a bit of funds building up. He has got to work for the next few days though, which could be useful because that's another around about 3 to 4 grand that we could be earning. So, you know what? I'm going to send him off to work for the next few days, and we will see you back on Saturday. Okay, so we are back. It is Saturday morning. He has done his 3 days at work. We have now got a good 14,500 simoleons in the bank now. And we've now got our skills, and I've also managed to work on getting one of our friends. So we only need to get one more now, and we're actually on the road to getting a promotion to level 8. But we aren't going to do that right now. What we are going to do is we are going to make the next move towards the town. So, Andrew has decided to act selflessly, and instead of spending his money to upgrade his own setup and upgrade his own furniture to better furniture and better belongings, and instead of upgrading his own house to a better home, he is choosing to sacrifice his comfort and he's sacrificing his own home in order to invest the money into the town first. So, what Andrew is now going to do is he is going to come over and purchase his first communal lot. Okay, so Cotsfield. And we've got quite a few lots now placed into the town, which I have been working on off camera previously. And what we are going to do, we are going to purchase the fishmongers, because one of the essentials that needs to be in town first is somewhere where we can eat, or where we can buy food so we can eat. So for a lot price of 1,700 simoleons, Andrew's going to purchase that. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. So now let's call a taxi. No, it's no. Well, yeah, you can write your diary of your achievements of your first business. Well, your first building lot. Okay, now we are going to wait for this taxi. And we are going to go to the fishmongers. Okay, I'm in. And here we are, arriving at our first project. So, we've made it. We've got our first plot of land. Now, we need to start developing a building here and building it into a fishmongers. But that we're going to leave for a later episode. So, until the next one, happy simming!